Good morning. I'm running a bath. Look at my hair. That's impressive bed hair, that is. I'm running myself a bath actually, and something is going wrong. So I bought these 3 ridiculous festive rubber duckies to amuse Isabel, and I'm trying them out for the first time. And look, what's wrong with this picture? What's going on? So, right, let's set it up right. Plop. Top heavy. They didn't think of that, did they, when they were inventing them? They're obviously just decorative. It's quite a lot of time later now. I've been, working on the vlog. I've actually been doing a bit of office work, but only 20 minutes worth, sort of ad hoc for IB's company. He rang me up, needed something sorting out, so I sorted that out, managed to do it remotely. I'm having a little bit of a spontaneous room tidy here. This area here just got mounded up with stuff again, and it's so simple to put stuff away actually once you get started. I always think it's going to be harder than it is. So I'm carrying on with that at the moment. The laundry basket's downstairs, need to sort that out. I've been hiding the Christmas presents in Izzy's study room that Izzy doesn't use as a study room, so I really think I should reclaim it. But yeah, they're in here at the moment. So those are all wrapped already. These are not wrapped. Some of them are for Isabel, so I need to do that myself, but she would rather wrap the other ones and be paid to do it. So I'm not wrapping the other ones. So I need to sort them out for her, in piles per person, so she knows how to label them, that sort of thing. This room is just abandoned at the moment, but I am thinking I should see if I can get a single bed in it, honestly, or at least a single sofa bed, so that I've got at least the potential to put somebody up in it, if that ever, became a thing. Obviously with the pandemic and that, we just haven't been having anybody over to stay. But, it'd be nice to have the opportunity, wouldn't it? I wonder if I could get a double sofa bed in here. No, I don't think so. People can sleep on the sofa downstairs, but it is nice to give somebody their own room, isn't it? But we don't really have that facility. I could put somebody on the floor in the cellar on a mattress, but there's not really any natural light in that room, so it's a bit gloomy. Probably if I was putting up a couple, I would put them in my bed and I'd sleep in the cellar. I think that's what I would do. Because I have got a spare mattress. It's propped up in my bedroom against the wall. It's here by my desk. Just with a sheet over it to stop the dust going on it. Once I've tidied up all this terrible mess, which is diminishing, I'm going to package up some puzzles for Pippa. Hey, I've been saving loo rolls. Izzy really likes Christmas crackers, but I just think they're the biggest waste of money, honestly. So I'm thinking about making my own. But heaven only knows if we're having my parents over to dinner at the moment. We haven't had the conversation, have we, Mum and Dad? But we know that we're going to have to plan for sure last minute, depending on this variant. Anyway, there might be some very dodgy homemade crackers. I'm thinking about it. I was saying to Mum on the text this morning, I can make 2-meter long Christmas crackers. We can pull them in the park. Yeah, okay, that might take up a lot of materials. I totally need to update our health folder. It is so full, but it's occurred to me I could make subfolders of certain topics of health. I think I will need a whole folder for Izzy's latest meds, because there's just so much information and so many booklets and pamphlets and forms that we've had to fill in, and I think they could make their own folder, and that would lighten the load a bit on this, wouldn't it? And it would make things easier to find too. The healthcare provider that the NHS have subcontracted to handle Izzy's medication is called Bionicle, and when the dermatologist was telling me this, I was laughing because I envisaged those Lego robot creatures turning up at the door, with a briefcase full of syringes and things and little nursey hats on, but no, they are humans. I've spoken to them. It's about time I shredded the stuff in the shredder bin. Hey, look what just came. It's just chucked out. Oh, no, sorry. You can't see that over there. I will have blurred. There's 1 or 2 presents among this lot, but not on the rug here. There's some in that bag there. Yeah, I'm a bit out of breath because I was cleaning my teeth and there was a tap at the door, and he was a bit early, you see, and so I had a mouthful of foam basically. Oh, he's still outside. I can see the van through the window. Anyway, so I looked like I had rabies coming down the stairs. I was just like pound, 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 pound coming down the stairs, and he had a bit of a laugh because I told him what I'd just been doing. Anyway, yeah. They pack without bags, so you greet them at the door with bags basically, but I don't, I just chuck it all over the rug, like so. I expect you'd like a proper haul, wouldn't you? Right, give me a minute to organise it and I'll show you what I've got. I've been cleaning, actually did all my sink, had it all off. I don't know what possessed me, just an impulse came over me to do it, and I did do it. Izzy rang, my daughter rang. She's coming home tonight. She wasn't supposed to be coming home tonight, she was coming home tomorrow night, but now she's coming home tonight. So I'm kind of reconfiguring food plans in my head as we speak. We had a long chat on the phone. She was in a chatty mood, so I try to chat to her when she's in a chatty mood, because she's not always in a chatty mood these days to her old mum. So yeah, made the most of that. She somehow, Omicron's just gone over her head, didn't have any clue about it, so I've been filling her in on that. Mind you, it's all uncertainty, isn't it? So I don't know, I just filled her in on all the uncertainty basically. And then I had another phone call which is to do with work, and yeah, that was interesting. Had some chaos today to sort out. Basically, my boyfriend's company like to send out some Christmas gesture gifts to some of their customers, I think, or business associates. I don't know if they're customers or suppliers, but they are associates anyway, just a handful of them. And I, in my great wisdom, thought it would be a really nice idea to get a load of supermarket deliveries delivered with a selection of Christmas goodies that the office staff can enjoy, you know, biscuits, drinks, you know, that kind of thing, chocolates, lots of chocolates, variety of drinks, that kind of thing. Anyway, it's caused chaos, hasn't it? Today is the big delivery day. There was 4 Tesco's and 2 Sainsbury's ones. His card's been rejected because the bank thought it was spam because it was so many different delivery addresses all at once. So that was a thing. Had to ring up and re-put the card details in. But now I've just had the delivery driver for one on the phone. He's in completely the wrong part of the world, because even though the delivery address is where I put it, it's brought him here, which is my account address. So anyway, he's fine. He said, no, it's absolutely fine. I can get there quick enough. It'll still be within time, so it's okay. Anyway, yeah, so that's been going down today. But anyway, right, let's show you what I bought from Sainsbury's. I'm ready. I actually had lunch since I last spoke to you. I got too hungry. Anyway, right, this is what I've got. A massive big multi-pack of ready salted crisps. Now, I don't know what's going on here, because as far as I was aware, I ordered 1 packet of salted pretzels. But what has actually happened is I've got one of these, which is just 1 packet. It's not a multi-pack. Salted crisps from Anglesey. But I've also got salted caramel flavour pretzels, which I know Izzy's definitely going to turn her nose up, and I really don't fancy them either, but I suspect that's some kind of substitution. I'm going to have a look and let you know. That's a mystery. Right, now this, as I said, it's my bulky shop, so it's just the heavy things. So this massive accumulation of bulky items is going to save me from having to carry these items back from the next few shops that I do. Well, quite a lot of shops they do, so it makes shopping much more pleasant and easy for the non-driver, you see. So I've stocked up on the unsweetened soya milk. Wasn't the cheapest in Sainsbury's, as there would have been about 20p cheaper per carton, so yeah, but never mind. Soy milk, I know they were £1.80 a carton, so I got 10. No, I haven't, I got 8. I was going to have 10, but I reduced it down to 8. Spuddies, because they're heavy, so I like to stock up on those. Moving on over. Here I have pulses and canned tomatoes, basically. Loads and loads of green lentils, because this is the item that always seems to be sold out. You know, many a time I've gone to buy lentils and ended up not getting them, so oh, flipping phone. Ooh, now I'm back after another conversation. Yes. I've caused chaos with all my shopping deliveries today. Anyway, it's all fine. It's absolutely fine. There were delighted squeals at the other end of the phone when they realised what it was. Right. Oh dear, he's never going to trust me to do that again. Right, where was I? I was talking about lentils, wasn't I? I've also got chickpeas, like this many tins of chickpeas. They're like coming out. I've arranged them like a shop here. Red kidney beans, only 4 of them because I've already got some from a previous delivery actually. Butter beans, loads. Tinned tomatoes, literally that many. I've also got myself some coffee because I don't know if we're going to have a lockdown or not again. But I tell you what's a great comfort to me when we do have a lockdown, and that's having really decent coffee at home. So I've got 2 packets of beans, which is caffeinated. Oh no, more messaging coming in. It's probably the chaos I've caused. And the other one is ground already, that's decaf, and that's Sainsbury's own brand. 1 chilled item, Somerset Brie. There was actually 1 frozen item, which was mushrooms, but I put it in because it was going to defrost otherwise. I've stocked up on fizzy spring water, 6 bottles of that. And speaking of fizzy, I've got myself an 8-pack of Fanta Zero Grape, which I really like, which doesn't have caffeine. And the naughties down here, I know, Vices, 24 cans of Coca-Cola Zero and 8 cans of Pepsi Max Cherry. And apart from 3 Christmas presents, which I carefully secreted upstairs where you can't see them, that was the lot. It's getting a little bit late for packaging Pippa's parcels and pottering off to the post office with it, but I might give it a go. There's the pile of those. I'll put them there to remind me to do it. Speaking of puzzles, look! Coming through, beach huts and children playing on a beach. I've just got the evil, massive expanse of sky to do, and well, the sand's not going to be quite so complicated because it's a bit more, you know, the pieces do have little distinguishing features on them. Unlike the sky pieces, well, most of them are just plain. Well, I find those bits are actually quite fun. It's just very, very, very slow to do compared to the rest. I didn't think I was having anybody home tonight, but IB changed his mind and Izzy changed their mind, so now I've got both of them home, so I'll definitely have to tidy this away with my puzzle mat. Luckily I did it on it. So much wrestling and taping later, I've gone for a novel approach to wrapping this present. I've used a big IKEA blue bag. It looks really neat from the top, doesn't it? Hopefully Pippa can snip away the tape carefully and keep the bag because they're very useful, and that could be like part of the present then, see? Novel idea. 4:05 now. I'm sure I've missed the post, but I'm going to take it anyway because I can pay for it and just drop it off today, can't I? Ooh, I'm an interesting colour. It's because I'm standing by a traffic light and you can guess what colour it's on right now. So I've delivered the parcel, well, to the post office. So that's good. Feel good about that. It's gone and it's going to clear up some space in my house because that pile of puzzles has been there for some time. Anyway, I might cross the road actually since it's red and there's no cars here. Oh, lighting. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh no, hang on. I found a street lamp. Okay, it's better than nothing. So I come out for a walk. It's dark. It's only about 5 o'clock. It's even less than 5 o'clock, but it's dark. So I'm sticking to streety lit areas. I want to keep up my walks because like sometimes I can't manage it, like when I'm doing a work day at the office or whatever, and it falls by the wayside really easily. Oh no, there's loads of cars coming. Hang on. Oh, the wind's blowing out. It's raining, of course. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I don't want to let the walks fall completely by the wayside. I just accept that sometimes they do fall by the wayside, but I just want to keep trying every day to fit it in. And if I don't, I don't, but I'm going to keep trying because I'd like to go into my older years quite fit and healthy, basically, so I can make the most out of life for as long as possible. It's official. I am actually losing the plot. Look what I just impulse purchased for £5. They were reduced. I've been thinking about getting Isabel her own little Christmas tree for her room as a surprise and just putting it in there, undecorated, for her to decorate, for her to see when she got back from college. And she breaks up today. She's coming home and God knows when she's going back, because there is talk now in Wales of people going back to online learning for schools in January. I don't know if that's all of them or just certain counties, and whether it'll actually come to fruition or not, I don't know. But I don't know if poor Izzy's going to have to do some online learning again, and I know she doesn't want to. But anyway, so I just thought I'd mark the great return with a nice gesture. It's occurred to me though, I'm going to have to protect her carpet from these needles because they're going to shed, aren't they? I think it might want a drop of water. There you go, have a nice drink. Now I did that, put the plug in and let it have a little soak. Then I had to look at the care label, the instructions, and it said don't overwater or leave it standing in water for long periods. So pull the plug out again. Of course, the problem with impulse buying a real tree is that it's like, what will we do with it after Christmas? Because it does say plant it in your garden, you know, and keep it all year, but obviously our garden is not big enough. I might put it in a big pot outside though, because then it could be an outside Christmas tree for next Christmas, couldn't it? I've got pots bigger than that. I could put them in the courgette pots, look, that would be nice. Oh, how lovely. Now it's coming up to 5:30, and while I've been out, Boris has been doing another one of his speeches, and I don't know what he's said yet, so I'm about to check. I've just had a brainwave. I've been pottering around the house trying to decide what to do about the Christmas tree and the needles, and I remembered I saved this off an umbrella that was broken. It's white, you see. I was thinking it could make a diffusion panel for lighting, because if you light yourself up too harshly, you just look hideous. You need to soften it, and this is, you know, I thought I might use it for that. But what a perfect shape to go under the Christmas tree, and the perfect material. So guys, if you ever have a Christmas tree thingy issue, and you also have an old umbrella that's past its best, look, you can use the umbrella canopy. Ta-da! Special Christmas hacks with Imo. Now, it turns out Izzy knows about the Christmas tree already because she was in. I didn't realise she was already home, and she was in her room, so I missed my opportunity to sneak up with it and set it all out, but I'll go and do it now. Well, I missed Boris's speech, but I had a little look at some of the summaries that were coming in live from the BBC News app. So basically, he's not having any new restrictions yet. As of today, which is Wednesday, who knows how it'll be tomorrow by the time you're seeing this. But I'm filming it on the day before. No new restrictions, but he's still pushing that booster campaign a lot. We've broken a new record of daily COVID infections, and the previous was last January, the 8th, in fact. And as for Wales, we are waiting for Friday for the next update about new restrictions, so not long to wait for that then. And I'm going to leave you there for tonight. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you liked it, could you please give it a like? It really does help the channel to grow, and I really, really appreciate that. And if you're new here and would like to follow my story in my corner of South Wales, do feel free to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell for notifications, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!